below, and I'll send you over a much more detailed guide to this muscle, and it will talk you through some step-by-step instructions on identifying it and what to do about it. So my name is Ellie Lindsay, and I'm a massage therapist who specialises in headaches, jaw tension, clenching, grinding, and I do that both in my clinic and also online. So I'm going to tell you today about this one muscle that causes so much pain around this area here and around the jaw area, and it's usually on one side of our heads. So the muscle that I'm talking about is called upper trapezius. So you may or may not have heard of it, but I'm going to show you where it is. So it starts at the base of the skull here, it connects there, and then it comes all the way out and attaches to the shoulder here. And its job is to move the head around. So its main job is to move the head from side to side. And it should be able to do that quite easily. We should have a good lot of movement there, but often we don't. And it can develop problems in this muscle. In fact, it's one of the number one areas of the body for trigger points to develop. And the way that trigger points, which are like knots really, where fibres get stuck together in the muscle, the way that they develop is that the muscles get used too much, and this can be through like us always having our shoulders up by our ears like this when we're rushing around, and especially when we're cold, and also because of our posture. If the muscles are overstretched, then they're not actually able to function so well, and then over time they start to develop these knots or trigger points. And the thing about trigger points is actually that they often refer pain in other places. So they're not necessarily felt in the area itself where the problem is, but the brain perceives the pain to be elsewhere. So the key referral pain pattern for this muscle here is a kind of creeping up the neck pain like this, coming around. You might not notice that bit so much, but what you will notice is this really strong headache, either behind the eye or just above the eye here. And what you may also notice is that you feel jaw tension here as well. So I'll just show you this picture so that you can get a better idea of what that looks like. So that red area that you can see there, that's actually where the pain is felt from this muscle here. So if you want to have a go at finding it yourself, then if you take your opposite hand, come over to this side of your shoulder and just pick it up and give it a squeeze. And if you can't pick it up, then that's the first sign that there are problems in that area. If you can pick it up and it feels tender, then that's also a sign that you've got trigger points in that area. So if this sounds like you, just leave me a comment below and I'll send over a more detailed guide to this muscle so that you can locate it and